Hey guys, it's your guy Bo here, and today I'm here with a book review that I honestly didn't really plan on making, but I felt like it was necessary because the book I'm about to review it's one of those things where it has to be talked about. Before I do, let's just get some lighting in here, shall we? Much better. Now, the book that I'm going to be reviewing is Jedi Battle Scars by Sam Maggs. It takes place between Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. I don't know exactly how far between them it takes place because Fallen Order and Survivor are 5 years apart, and I don't know when this book is, but it's between them. And I have to get this off my chest. Like, I'm just going to say this right out of the gate. This book is written like a fanfic rather than an actual Star Wars novel. Like, when I was reading it, I was like, this is like a fanfic. Because trust me, I know fanfic writing like when I see it, and this was full of it. But I didn't hate it because I like the Mantis crew. Cal and Marin are some of my favorite characters. But this had a lot of cliches in it. It showed love at first sight with Marin and a character named what's her name? Her name is Fret. That's her name. Marin becomes infatuated with Fret because Marin is bisexual. And they kiss pretty quickly in this book, like not long after meeting. And there is indication, like Marin, like there are scenes of the two of them cuddling in this book. And Marin, and Fret, you can tell that they've done the deed because Marin, when she comes out of the room that she was in with Fret, it says that Marin is disheveled, and Cal spots a hickey on Marin's neck, but he thinks it's a bruise. But nah, I could tell it was a hickey. But things didn't work out between Marin and Fret. Just want to say that. But I found this a bit strange because Fret is a Kashiri from the planet Kesh, which is the planet that the lost tribe of the Sith resided on. And those people, they did not have space travel until Fate of the Jedi and Legends. So unless that means the Empire came and established something on Kesh in canon, then somehow, well, Fret was taken from Kesh. But it's different than it is in Legends, which I couldn't help but find peculiar. And I will say, because I've played Jedi Fallen Order and seen the videos for Survivor, and I could hear all of the Mantis crew's voices. I could hear it clearly, and the fifth brother is in it. I could hear his voice as well. Pretty easy. And if you guys don't remember the boggling that Cal brings onto the ship in Fallen Order, and it becomes the stowaway, and Grease gets all paranoid, and they kept finding evidence of it, and you can actually see it whenever you're in hyperspace. You can see it underneath the holotable, like it keeps looking at one side and looking out the other, or in the vent up beside the holotable, you can see it. it says that when they're being chased by ties, the bogling tumbles out of the vent with a shriek, and it grabs onto Cal's shirt, which I couldn't help but find funny. I wonder what I can't help but wonder what became of the bogling in Survivor. But this book was very short, probably about the length of Death Troopers, although it took me longer than 3 days to read it. And I'm not hating on this. Like, I don't think the book is bad, but to me, it doesn't seem right that a Star Wars book is written like a fanfic. Like, with the way that this is written, it's something you would see on, like, Wattpad or AO3 or fanfiction.net, one of those fanfiction sites. It doesn't seem like something you'd see in a Star Wars book. Like, I've read other canon books before. This is a canon book, and they are not written like this. Like, the Queen's Shadow trilogy, or in the Ahsoka novel, they're not written like this. But I will say all the nods, like, like acknowledging the games and, like, both games, both Survivor and Fallen Order, I liked it. I liked how it just included everything, and the chapters, like, has the, like, with the menu format, like, those lines, like, how whenever you pause the game or you do the meditation stuff in one of the games, how it has that, and even the title. But yeah, honestly, my final thoughts on this book are, while I didn't hate it, I feel like it could have been better written. Like, it didn't suck. I'm not saying it sucked. I would never say that. But, like, I'm just saying the written part of it, the writing, it could have been better. So if I had to give this like a rating on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd have to say it's maybe a 6 or 7. But yeah, this was decent to read. I mean, I felt like I was reading fan fiction rather than an actual Star Wars story, but I liked it, and I can appreciate it. Not saying I can't, but yeah, those are just my thoughts on this thing. I felt like when I was reading this and after I'd finished, I was thinking, I need to review this. But I am not hating on Sam Maggs, because I don't know, he or she managed to capture each of the characters' thought processes pretty well. And I can, as an LGBTQ member, I can't help but admire how Marin's bisexuality was further shown in this, and we actually see Cal get jealous of Marin and Fret, and we see Marin start to develop feelings for Cal as well, which we see culminate in Survivor. But yeah, this book, it's not going to be the most memorable Star Wars book I've read, but it's one I can appreciate. So yeah, that's all I had for this video. Now, like I said, if I didn't say it before, I'm doing 2 videos today. One is just this book review, and the second is more of an educational type video, but you'll see that when I post it. But yeah, that's all for this one. I'll see you guys in the second video. Bye.